So today we're going to talk about if Epic Universe is worth going to or not. We'll go land by land. So we're going to start with obviously the main hub, which is Celestial Park. And I am so happy that Universal went with like an original idea for this one and not some IP. Celestial Park is great. I love the architecture of it. It looks incredible. It looks timeless. The color scheme of it is really good. It's pleasant to the eyes. And its signature ride, Stardust Racers, is one of the best coasters in the world, in my opinion. It's not the best. I have it behind Iron Gwazi and Velocicoaster. I feel like if it had maybe one more inversion, it might be the best coaster in the world for me. But yeah, everything about it, the big lagoon in the center, the show they do, how it has the Helios Hotel in the back that's like just looking over everything. It's really beautiful. And now we move over to Isle of Berk. I think this was the most surprising one for me because I don't care about this IP, to be completely honest. Like, I haven't seen the movies. Like, I don't engage with the IP. I'm kind of too old for it. It is what it is. But this feels like the most complete land. And Hiccup's Wing Gliders is surprisingly fun. I think it might be better than Hagrid's for me in terms of like pure fun, like family coaster. I was blown away. It was surprisingly good. It's got little pops of airtime, which is, it's not like too intense because like kids and stuff have to ride it. But it's a fun coaster, and it goes across the land. Where it interacts like the water elements is really cool. And the Hiccups, I think it's Dragon Racers Rally. I could have went without it. That and the water ride, like they're fine, but when you see it's like 60 minutes plus for like a ride that just goes in a circle for like a minute, like that, it seems like a waste of time to me. I feel like they could have done something else with it, but in terms of overall theming, it's definitely better than Harry Potter. But I think Dark Universe and Super Nintendo World still might be better. And speaking of Super Nintendo World, now we can move on to that. I would say this is probably the most visually appealing and overstimulating land there is at the park. It's a bit too overstimulating in my opinion, but I guess that's kind of the goal. There's so many things moving around. It really feels like you are in Super Mario World. The immersion is just incredible there, and the rides are good. Yoshi's Adventure is a really cute kids ride. You get to see a good amount of land, although it being out in the hot sun is a little bit of a damper on it, but overall it's still a neat kids ride. Donkey Kong is a fun roller coaster, but the wait is what kills it for me. It is normally like 3 hours, and I don't think that ride is worth it. But then again, is any ride worth 3 hours? Probably not, but this one feels especially not worth it. And I don't know if it's just me, but this queue in particular for Donkey Kong sucks the life out of me. Like, I can wait 3 hours at Battle of the Ministry and be like, okay, well, I mean, it sucks, but at least the queue is nice to look at. But for Donkey Kong, I feel like my soul is like actively like being drained out of me. I don't know if that's just me or if anyone else feels that way. And the ride is like, it's not rough like how the Hulk is, but it's like intentionally rough, and it felt kind of just unpleasant to me for some reason. Even though I know that's like a design choice, but I personally didn't like that. But the ride itself is fine. It is a bit on the short side. And now we have Mario Kart. This ride I have mixed opinions about. I feel like the VR goggles for like the game kind of ruin the experience completely, especially because the AR goggles, like the animations on them are like so low quality, and then you have these like massive like grand physical set pieces that they spent millions of dollars on that look so cool, and then they just get taken like away by the AR goggles. Like, I honestly, like, if you go on it, I would recommend just like not wearing the goggles at all and just like looking at all the stuff they built for this ride and not playing the silly game, which is not that fun to begin with. But yeah, overall, Super Nintendo World, really cool world. I did not get to eat the food here, so I can't comment on that. I haven't heard good things about Toadstool Cafe, so I don't know. And next we have Dark Universe. This is my personal favorite land. I think in terms of theming, it's S tier. The rides are S tier. Well, at least Monsters Unchained is. But yeah, I love Halloween Horror Nights. I love horror movies. I love everything spooky. So to see this come to life made me very, very happy. Monsters Unchained is probably my favorite dark ride at Epic Universe. In fact, yeah, it definitely is my favorite dark ride at Epic Universe. And I think it'll be my second or third favorite dark ride, like overall. I still think Rise of the Resistance is the best like dark ride ever made, but this is cool, especially the animatronics on it. They went all out on these, like they are crazy. And we also have Curse of the Werewolf, which was a last minute addition. So I can't fault them too much for it. Like it was supposed to be a show apparently, and then they made this roller coaster instead. The netting is ugly. I'm sure you've heard that a million times, but I don't mind it that much. It is what it is. Yeah, it's fine. It's if you get the weight distribution right, you can get a lot of spinning, which is fun. But if you don't, then yeah, it's not nearly as fun. And now we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the Ministry of Magic. This land is pretty good and in terms of theming, but it feels out of place, kind of. Because all the other worlds, they feel like a fantasy world or like Dark Universe or Super Nintendo World. It's something like really unique. And then this is like Wizarding France. It feels kind of odd. But it is what it is. There is only one ride here, and that is the Battle at the Ministry ride. This ride is very cool, but the wait time is unbearable, to be completely honest. It's regularly like 3.5 to 4 hours, even on weekdays. It seems like most of it is because of capacity issues. Apparently, they're not running it at full capacity yet. Still, I hope they get to it soon because that wait time is miserable for a lot of people. It has lots of downtime. Even if you go a slower rider, it can still be quite long. And in terms of like pure ride experience, this ride is very cool, but I don't think it's as good as Monsters Unchained because of a few things. I would say like the set pieces are really impressive, like the Ministry Archive scene and the time room. Those are some of the coolest like scenes I've ever seen in a dark ride ever. But you can tell that this ride was originally supposed to be something else, and then they had to like backtrack and like make it to Harry Potter because the Fantastic Beasts movies didn't do well. And there is a heavier reliance on screens for this one. Some of the screens are quite good, but then some of them with Dolores Umbridge or the giant like rhino monster thing, like it kind of takes you out of it. But the ride besides those, it's really good. I like the ride vehicle, this like elevator type like thing, and all the set pieces are pretty cool. The animatronics are so good. The Death Eater ones in the Ministry Archive scene, they're so good. You could easily think it would be like a person like acting or something. It's so fluid and like so like just well made. And now we can talk about the shows that they have. There's 2 shows. There's the Untrainable Dragon and then the Fantastic Beasts show. I can't remember the name of for some reason. The Untrainable Dragon, that one's fun. That's a cute show. It's exactly what you think it's gonna be. It's fun. It's the dragon that flies across is really cool. Story is good. And the Harry Potter show, Le Cirque Arcanus, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. At least like the first half of it. The first half just feels like really like goofy and like kind of pointless, honestly. Like it's just like some generic like circus thing, which like isn't really that impressive at all. But then after the stage like rises up, then it gets really cool. Then it's like a lot of fun. Like the story goes off the rails. Like they have these giant puppets and screens and stuff, and that's cool. I wish the whole show is like that, not just like the last half of it. But yeah, the shows are decent. They're not as good as like the Born Stuntacular, but they're still pretty good. I would say they're worth watching at least once. And now for food, I would say all the food that I've had the option to try at Epic has been pretty good. It's definitely above average for theme park food. I feel like Universal has done a really good job in the last few years of making like improvements to their food quality, because before it used to be like not that great, to be completely honest. But Epic Universe, they definitely brought their A game. The Harry Potter Cafe, I can't even pronounce the name of it. Very good. The butterbeer crepe is phenomenal. Pizza Moon at Celestial Park is very good. It's probably the best theme park pizza I've had. But the people that compare it to like pizza outside the park, like you would get from like a pizza place, that is crazy, doc. It's good, but it's not like actual like New York pizza good. Like it's fine for what it is. And I would say my personal favorite restaurant at Epic is Oaken Star Tavern. It's very good. It's surprisingly good barbecue. The desserts there are good. The sides are good. Like the barbecue is better than you would expect. It's actually pretty decent. I think my only complaint about food at Epic would be Atlantic, because it is very expensive and the food there to me wasn't that good. Like it wasn't bad, but it's like when you're paying like $50 for a meal, I don't know, it just didn't seem worth it to me. The flavor just wasn't there. The Blue Dragon place in the back of the park near Helios is very good. The first time I went there, I wasn't that big of a fan, but that was still like at park previews. I was like, maybe it's just a fluke. We'll come back and we'll see if it's good. And when we went there again, it was good. I got the spicy beef noodles, and I think those are my favorite thing on the menu. They are so good. I could eat those all day, every day. They are phenomenal. So good. It's got a nice a nice heat to it. It's not like overbearingly hot, but it's like hot enough to where like you get that good flavor. But yeah, overall, I would say Epic is definitely the worth visiting. There is one bad thing. It could be both good and bad depending on how you look at it. It's not really geared towards kids. There's not really any like kids rides here, like how Disney has like a million different kids rides. These are definitely more for like older kids, like maybe like entering like teenage years to like fully grown adults. Like there's roller coasters, there's scary rides, there's stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's good because Disney already has like the monopoly on all the kids stuff. So this is like a good lane for Universal to lean into, and it's clearly working because they're building another new thrill coaster over at Universal Studios. They have Lost Coaster, Hulk, everything else. So yeah, they know it works for them, and I hope they keep doing it. I think maybe if they did add like one or two more like rides that could be like good for kids, like maybe a Luigi's Mansion ride that's like kind of similar to Haunted Mansion, I feel like that would be good. I know they're working on the new Harry Potter right now, so hopefully that's good, and that'll help with the capacity as well. But yeah, I think Epic Universe is good. If you can afford Express, I would highly recommend it because the Harry Potter and Mario rides, like those are just gonna take so much time because all the other rides, they're like not that long to like wait for. Like you can get through like Monsters Unchained in like 15 minutes. You can get through Stardust Racers in like less than 30. Like it's pretty wild. But yeah, if you like this video, if you could like and subscribe, it helps me out. And if there's any other topics you want me to cover, let me know. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this channel, to be completely honest. I don't know if you guys want like theories or if you guys like this rambling that I'm doing now or documentaries or something. I'm open to it all. Like, I have a lot of free time. I can do whatever. So yeah, just let me know.